Oh, she cold me. You want me? Hold on.
Like, hold on, my mama wants something. Okay.
Hey, what's going on? It's your girl Cam.
What it do, what it is, what's the biz? It's Neek. And we have our special guest, MINNOW. Hi, MINNOW.
What's up, y'all?
She not finna come on here and act
What's
like
up,
that.
y'all? What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who I am. It's your girl, MINNOW. Look, all I want to say is I appreciate y'all inviting me on here. I don't know why the hell I'm sitting in the middle.
Yeah, I know why she in the middle.
Don't do it. All I'm saying is just A should be flashing a warning sign. This the wrong person to put in the middle. The wrong person. Don't put me in the middle.
What's up, Cam?
Nothing much. Chilling.
How was your week?
Same old. Nothing special. Nothing new.
Kim look like she ready to go get back in the bed. You all right? Sure? Positive? How much did you smoke before?
Nothing at all.
None?
I'm good.
How much did you drink?
Nothing.
Just ice water.
Water.
That's it? You recovering?
I'm good.
Okay.
How was your week?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
You can't. Well,
Yeah.
it was nice. It was nice. Real nice.
It was nice.
It was nice.
My week, I've been working like a slave.
Right, you got to get your coins. What you expect?
No, I ain't expected to be like this. You see the tears start to come.
Oh, Lord.
I done went from tax class to children's has worked the sole off my shoes, okay?
That's why it was kind of leaning.
Yep, that's why it was
Okay.
running in circles.
Leaning over. She got them tweet shoes on, L. She got them tweet shoes on. Leaning over to the left.
Thursday, we getting a little traction.
Okay.
But y'all make sure y'all pop out Thursdays for 90s edition karaoke here at 6518 West Florissant.
Okay.
Also, if you have an event booked through us, I'm telling you, we will not
Disappoint.
upset you.
Disappoint.
you.
Not at all.
She know.
I definitely know. I've booked through them. Very nice. Black folks establishment.
Also, them Christmas presents, birthday presents, all of that. Any photos, videos, promo geeks. We ready. We ready to work.
Get them here today. Check out Ontario Smith right here.
She tried to act like it. That's exactly how he be talking.
Get your specials today.
We
Why?
customize everything. Your thoughts, dreams.
Right. Everything.
You want your face on it? We can make it happen.
I know. All of that good stuff.
So I guess we're going to get into these topics. And I don't know why she's so worried. Because it's going to happen regardless.
I am not worried. I'm just preparing them. That's just me preparing them, y'all. I'm here. I'm excited to be here though. I'm excited to be here. I just want to know what's coming. So.
All right, so my first question for today is,
Oh Lord Jesus.
stop being like this. I've run across multiple men saying that they want women to apply pressure. And I asked them, what you mean apply pressure when it comes to them? They say they want to be flued out, take care of. Exactly. Yeah, your face. That's the face I had.
Flew where? Flew the coop? Wait a minute, flew where? Where they going flew?
Wherever you at.
I'm in St. Louis. You had better get your ass on a bus. Or that, what's the little special bus that come in the morning time? What's the little bus what's the little Greyhound bus?
The Greyhound.
What's the little Greyhound bus that leave early in the morning? They got the little special for $69.99. It's the little special.
know.
Yeah, it's the little
I know what you're
Greyhound.
talking about. I don't know what it's called.
See what I'm
but
saying?
I
Shit,
know what
bing.
you're talking about.
Bow. I'm sorry. I get your bus ticket or train ticket. I ain't putting you on no plane.
How that song go? I don't care how you get here. Get here if you can.
You better.
No, they were saying, well, one in particular was like, I'm here, so, I mean, you should feed them. Wherever y'all going out, I mean, you going out, then you need to take care of that.
He gonna go out, and I'm definitely gonna feed him. He gonna go all the way out.
Are we talking about applying pressure with somebody that you with, or we just talking about some random guy?
Hey, he's saying if you want to be with him.
Ain't nothing going on but the rain.
He's saying if you want to be with him, you need to
That J-O-B. If you
do what you need to do. Like how we be.
How we? Oh, not all of us. No,
Not
I
all
don't
of
do.
us.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? I
nah,
can get, you know.
nah.
We did.
Look,
but
That's somebody who coming in looking
Right.
for some. You looking
for some,
yeah,
right
you
off
looking
top.
to be- yeah.
I'm not fluing out nobody. Don't ask me. I'm sorry. My pockets is not for me to stretch no plane ticket for you, boop.
If we going somewhere, then we going somewhere.
We on a skateboard together.
We going somewhere.
I'm
We
no.
might get to Vegas or Cali or somewhere, but that's as far as we flying. We ain't going to no tropical vacation.
No,
I don't
we
know
not
you
going
like
no
that.
tropical
he don't.
either.
He
On
don't
the
care
first
none of
meet?
that.
No, I ain't talking
On the
about no
first-
first meet. I'm talking about we together and we
Oh.
going somewhere. No,
Yeah,
I ain't
we
talking
going
about-
together. Yeah,
No, I ain't talking
yeah,
about just
yeah.
to be flying
Yeah,
around the
nah,
world.
nah.
No.
That's somebody that come in with certain expectations. We ain't having that. So I don't know. You might need to talk to your pastor on that one, cause I'm no.
I'm still confused as to where you get the expectations from. What? Who you been
Because
with that
because
do?
some people do. Some people because women have been doing that for so long. You know what I'm saying? Passing the coochie coupon around. You know what I'm saying? Some want they shit validated. So wait a minute. Can we cuss on her?
Yes.
Okay. Should told me that one. Well, some people want that, you know what I'm saying? Some women be feeling like, you know, if I come and see you, then the expenses should be on you. But my thing is have a clear understanding before you jump your dumb ass on that plane and go there. And he feeling like old boy on that TikTok. He flew her ass out. she didn't secure that ticket before she started talking shit. So guess what he did? She had to find her own way back home. So other than that, I'm sorry, ladies. If your dumb ass out here getting your ass on a plane because some dude say he want to flew you in, you know what I'm saying, and kick it with him and all of that, with the expectations, you already, if he's flying you out, boo, you already know what's attached to that. You might as well stick the coupon in there and say valid or redeem once, touchdown. Because other than that, they ain't going to do it. You wasting time, effort, and your energy. We ain't doing none of that. I'm sorry. I'm grounded.
And first of all, I'm not getting on a plane to go randomly see somebody I don't even know.
Don't even know them.
I don't even want to see the people that's here. Plus, I don't want to go to another state and see somebody else.
Wind up putting your ass in a box in the
Where
storage.
you got to tell everybody, make sure y'all keep looking at my what you call it?
Watch my location.
Yeah, somebody got to keep doing it, texting. I'm all right. I'm okay. That's too much.
I ain't doing no. You just don't go. Common sense.
My thing is, if he asking that question, if he want to be a bitch, just say
I'm
that.
saying.
If he want to be a bitch, tell him just say that.
I kind of felt that in my spirit.
Damn.
I felt
If
that.
you want to be a
I got some
female,
extra purses and all
Simp.
type of shit.
That's a simp.
You want to be a bitch, just say that. God damn.
Because he want to be flowed out, that makes him want to be a
A
bitch.
lot of things make me a female now because
That,
no,
not a lot
no,
of
that's
things.
not what we. That's
No,
not.
that ain't what I
We're
mean
not gonna
by
do that one.
so what is he? So what?
Why I gotta be a bitch?
Why you gotta be
Because-
female-ish? Because he wants the same treatment you get.
No, because
Why hoes
my thing
acting like
is-
hoes?
that's
Because
what
they
I'm
wanna get
saying.
flued
Because
out.
Because if you doing shit like that, that's hoe shit. So it's the same way if it's a man. If it's somebody that you got, a
But hoes don't
relationship
look
with-
at it like that.
course.
Hoes look like, nigga, if I come out there to see you, you gonna pay for everything and fund everything. If I'm a nigga, if I'm flying you out, oh, we fucking. I'm fucking you frontwards, backwards, upside
and
down.
That should be something that you almost expect a person spend their money. Even though you say, oh well, I don't want to.
That's
do
why I
that.
ain't
He
going
shouldn't
nowhere.
have expected that.
yeah.
Blah blah blah. Well, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
you kind of had to have it in the back of your head
Yeah.
what you thought he.
She
Oh,
knew.
God.
What did he
They
think
knew.
he was
They
buying?
knew.
At the end of the night, when he signed the check, it was a picture
When
of
he
a,
say your ticket is
Yeah.
at the airport, baby,
it
you
was
better.
a picture of a booty at the bottom.
It's tatted.
It was
Picture
right
of the
there.
booty.
It's signified.
with a smiley face.
Signed,
You have-
sealed, delivered.
You come in this flowers and shit.
Exactly.
Did your daddy and mama ever tell you to read the fine black print at the bottom?
Yeah,
So,
that one you gotta be like,
look,
yeah.
prepared, bitch.
before I get to that airport, I need to make sure my ticket is there for return and
Facts.
going. I need my return ticket in my hand.
Just,
I'm
give,
not
just
getting.
give it to me before I leave.
Give it to me
Just
before I
give it-
leave, because I ain't getting on that
I don't
plane.
need you to give it to me later. Here, I got it on my phone. Thank you.
Sorry.
I need to be able to.
They'll cancel it on the phone. You need it in your hand.
I
Need it in
want
your hand.
both of them. I want that, and I'm still taking a picture of it, just in case he try to take it out.
Mama always say if somebody asks you out, make sure you always have two things. Make sure you have money for a payphone, and make sure you have money in case you need a taxi. So guess what?
Facts.
My dad used to always say, make sure you got a
The
knife.
amount of
My daddy.
the amount of the date spent on the date, almost guaranteed. Not say guaranteed, but
Can it secure?
Fuck no.
Can it secure the booty?
No. No.
No.
The what?
No. I'm not. Y'all just got through. Y'all know what happened with me on the first date. I'm not. No. Nah, I'm not doing none of that. We can't nothing on no first date. We can walk down the park or Lover's Lane and look at the stars. But as far as we're not doing that. Well, y'all know when I told mine no, I got blocked and deleted. So what the fuck?
Damn, what happened?
Look, so
but can the amount of the date also grant you not to get none?
I don't look at it like that. I look.
She said, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna say the effort can. The effort can.
That's what you put
the
into
guy
it?
who, if a guy don't put no effort into it,
Mm-hmm.
like calling you and say, I want to take you out, I want to do this, and then he asks you 1,000 times, what you want to do?
I had that.
Exactly.
I had that.
You gotta set it up,
it's
but he
like,
already
hey,
asked you for the date.
asked me to go, but you don't even have an idea where you want to go, an idea of what you want to.
Because you want the date. He just want to offer it.
Like,
But see, that should set off little red flags. But see, that didn't set off red flags to me. This fool was asking me. Let me go and tell it again what happened. So somebody had asked me on the date. I ain't gonna say your name because your weak ass. Jesus.
Well, he
Let me
got you blocked.
repent.
He
Let me
ain't
repent.
blocked on
Right.
her.
So what else
Say how you feel.
So he had been asking me out for some months or whatever. I finally said yes. So he said, would you like to pick the restaurant? I said, no problem. He gave me that option. I said, I want to go to my favorite, which is Bonefish. The salmon is fire, by the way, if you ever go.
I love that.
So we go. The date is at 7:00. I'm a very punctual person, but I'm also a nosy person, so I want to get there early so I can see what you pull up in. I should call me shallow, but I do that sometimes because I want to know what type of preparation. You know, men do just like women do. They got to make sure they clothes straight, nothing in their chin, and teeth all together in the mirror.
Car shouldn't matter.
They got to make okay, Mr. 10. So
Calling that baby mama.
Right.
No, babe, I'm going to call you back. I'm walking in there with the guys.
That's
right?
right.
Yeah,
So
ugly.
solidify that. So I get there. First flag. He wasn't even there. I got there at 6:45. He wasn't there. Date is at 7. 7:13 roll around. Know him. I'm like, wait a minute. You late? It's 7:13. So I'm looking. I'm like, okay. Next thing you know, 7:17. So I text him. I'm like, hold up.
Too late.
I'm already here. Where you at? I promise you I apologize. I am on my way. I'm in traffic. I'm about 5 minutes. Here go the delay. Right there. Boom. So I said, okay, I'm here. I haven't ate. You know how we want to look, make sure we able to eat our food. So we ain't going to eat nothing, a few hours before we eat dinner. So I go ahead and book the table. So still know him. So I'm texting him like, wait a minute, you said 5 minutes away.
Right.
You ain't here in 5 minutes. So still, here comes 7:23. Still know him. I said, are you coming? Because I'm waiting. I said, and this is not a good impression for a first date, especially when you ask me. I ain't asked you.
Right.
You've been, blowing my shit
You on
down.
My time. Right.
Where you
Value
at?
time at that.
Right. So he was like, I promise you, I just apologize. I'm running behind. I said, okay. I sit there, we texting. You got time enough to text me.
But you ain't
But
here.
I'm
Yeah.
looking out the window.
Right.
I'm seeing guys coming in, sitting down I'm thinking, looking. Know him. So all of a sudden I get a text. He say, well, maybe after dinner we can go to my house and chill.
You ain't even got her.
But see, what it takes a motherfucker that's on point to let you know what it was about in the
Yeah,
beginning.
so it sounds like he already trying to
already-
solidify how the rest of his
the rest
night
of
gonna
his
go.
right.
You know, before I
So-
get there, you
Right.
the cheeks and all.
So I tell him, I say, well, I'm just now meeting you. We haven't even,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right. And you starting off bad.
And you
anyway.
already talking about some,
Where are we going from here?
what, you know what I'm saying? Can I come to your, what the,
Can you
know
come to the
what I'm
restaurant
saying?
first?
Can you
Right.
get here to
Can
where
you
you
get her first?
So at the time he was saying that, he turned around. I told him, I said, well, I don't go back to men homes I don't know, boo. That's just me. I don't know you. I'm just getting to know you. Let me know you before I say yeah to going, for an
Right.
He
invitation.
was like, I ain't even gonna go to the restaurant.
Next thing you know, before you know it, before I was able to send the rest of it, I heard a ding and boop, go it go black. So I called a number. He blocked me on Facebook and on the phone. I just bust out and start laughing. And when soon as that happened, the lady said, your table is ready. I said, okay. I
Me
got
and
up
that
there.
table for them.
I got up there, ordered my food, ordered my wine, and my salmon with asparagus. When I say that Mandarin salmon with the asparagus and the potatoes and the glass of Moscato, it's wonderful. And I took a picture and put it on social media in case you want to see it. But I did. I ain't let that stop. I
That
still
is
ate.
some
And
weak
then I
ass
had
shit.
a
Oh,
conversation
me.
with the
Some
men
weak
across
ass
the
shit.
table. So my night ended good. So your fault. Just don't ask me on no first date and think I'm finna give you a coochie coupon. I'm sorry. My shit is under construction.
It was the fact that you didn't even know how to play
He
it.
wanted you to flew him out.
You in the same state. And look, make it so bad. Make it so bad. Make it so bad. You stay in the same county as I stay in.
That is some
You a
weak
foul
ass shit.
motherfucker. He thought that coupon was going, boy.
So the whole time that nigga probably was sitting on the couch texting
Like,
you.
I'm getting that.
Mhm.
She gonna give it to me.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
I make her wait. Let me see how desperate she
Sorry.
is for me. Not at all.
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm not a youngin.
And I ain't going home hungry either.
I was full, and it was good as hell too. Don't you know how you take the asparagus and lick the little
I don't
the
eat
little thing?
asparagus.
I do.
I don't
It's
like
fire.
that look.
I do.
The
I
bamboo
am
trees.
behooved.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The bamboo
fuck?
trees.
So,
Should I have got the steamed broccoli?
See, I don't like when they make my steamed broccoli be hard still.
I like
need
it
mine
still
just-
hard. You want it soft?
Not real soft, but soft enough. I don't like
I mean,
it hard.
they
I think it
can't-
make me think of raw broccoli when it's still too hard.
raw broccoli is good too.
Nope.
See,
Nope.
get your little ranch, get your little Tadia sauce, and you hey, the crunch is everything.
I got an attitude. What the fuck was that? I got an attitude.
I couldn't even get mad. I just started laughing. I wasn't even mad. And it's crazy because I've been out of the dating scene for a minute, but I couldn't even get mad. I just was like, damn, is this what the men nowadays are
That was
doing?
a prime example of
Is-
what I
is-
meant by bitch shit.
Uh,
Don't matter if it's a man or a woman. It's just
Oh
bitch
Lord.
shit.
Oh Lord.
That's exactly what it was.
Well, there it is.
She said
It is.
said
It's
that.
bitch shit.
She-
Don't matter what it is.
She say
man or woman.
simp. It's simp shit.
I'm agreeing. That's what that means.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is. Bitch shit.
That's what it is.
So you wanted to make sure what you was gonna get out of it. Oh, okay.
I did. I paid my $43.95 for my full meal. That was fire. And everything. And had got a conversation while I was sitting at the table. So
It was the blocking you before you can even get the rest out. Can I finish my statement?
right. It was like when I said no, I don't know you
Like
like,
you
that.
still swiping left on Tinder and shit. She ain't talking about shit.
I wonder. Wait a minute. Do them sites really work? Do them Tinder sites really work? Because I be seeing people. I be scared because people be going up on Tinder and come up missing. People be showing up on what's that? Plenty of Fish and come up missing. Christian Mingle and be missed. Nah.
Yeah, I see my face.
Just want to know.
You on Christian Mingle?
Yeah.
Let me find out you on farmers.com.
Who?
Yeah, they got a farmers.com. I know Els has seen farmers.com.
Like a grow a garden. Did she just throw you? Did she?
Not that he owned it,
said,
but
"What?
I'm talking
I
about
gotta-"
the commercial. You ain't seen the farmers.com commercial?
There she go, like them dude wipes.
No, it's a singles for farmers.
If I say, look,
Yeah, I gotta Google it. I'll be seeing all the shit. This
when
not
I saw
dude
now,
wipes.
when I saw that dude wipe shit, and I was like, who the fuck made this commercial up? Who
They got
the
a new one.
fuck?
The guy at the doctor, he's like, "Doctor, please don't make me say butt. Don't make me say butt."
What? Oh hell no! I saw
love
when they
it.
was in the park and pulled. I say
I had never seen
niggas
that
up here
commercial.
pulling their motherfucking clothes down. Talking about booty crumbs and shit. What the hell? The hell? I'm like, who the hell? Who wanna see a man that got hair on his ass with little pebbles on the back of his ass talking about some man wipes? The fuck?
That's the whole
Y'all.
thing. They showing that they ain't got no.
Nah, that's showing that them people paying attention to y'all ass, my brothers. Me paying attention to y'all ass.
I remember the first
Cause
time
that
I saw
shit.
it was I was at Sam's and I said, "What is?"
I was laying in the bed, blowed
them?
as hell, and was like, dude wipes. I said, who the
When she brought it up here, we was like,
Hey,
dude wipes up?
they checking y'all
Get
ass.
some shit out here. Hey. Well, y'all leave. Y'all gonna be looking up farmers.com. Y'all gonna be like, this motherfucker's not even lying.
They want to make sure your ass hairs are soft.
And free of
Can I ask y'all a question?
No.
Oh
Okay,
God.
When dealing with a man
He didn't find the
or
question.
woman, you know, because I know. Nothing. Anyway, I don't know who's
Right,
bi-
mind your business.
Who likes men and women up there?
Mind your business.
I'm 100% ding-a-ling gloved.
But what is your pet peeve? What is your biggest pet peeve?
When dealing with a man or woman.
Anyway, I'm gonna say relationship, so whatever one applies to you.
Oh wow, what is my biggest pet peeve? When you
myself. Oh.
you said repeat yourself.
Yes.
I don't like it when if I catch you in a lie, just go ahead and tell the truth.
Man.
If I ask you, just
Just tell
if
me.
I come to you
Nigga, I
and
already
ask you,
know.
I already know what it
already know.
is. So
Yeah.
just
and please don't return it by asking me the same question I asked you.
what you
Right
mean?
away.
So
what you mean?
What was you doing at 6
You
o'clock?
violent
What was I
motherfucker.
doing at 6 o'clock?
What you mean? Was I doing at 6 o'clock?
You mean at 6 o'clock?
No,
This
bitch,
morning-
6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock. Today?
I'm sitting on the panel with some angry
No,
black women
folks,
right
that
now.
was 6 o'clock. What you mean? What
I
you-
one on this side. That want to punch a
hella
nigga.
annoying. Come on,
I got
man.
this one on the side.
on,
Look,
man.
y'all,
I
this
just
is
said
not me.
it.
I'm a guest.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
just a
like,
guest.
come on now. If
I'm
it's-
not
if it's
fighting y'all.
asked-
I
I'm
know I
a
ain't
lover girl. I'm sorry. I'm a lover girl.
Hey, if it's asked, the answer is already. I already know the answer. I just want
Right.
to see if you want. If you gonna.
Right, just tell the truth. If I have to ask you, you already know I know the answer. I get it every. That's just a hint, y'all. Man, I love y'all. Just tell the truth. If I ask you, that means I know the answer.
Yeah, that active
Come on, tell
listening.
your
I had to look in the camera. Cause y'all know we know. Then why you think we asked about that specific?
specific thing or time or date,
Well,
and
y'all-
you know we wasn't there.
So what you do last
why you
Friday
think
around
we
7
asked
o'clock?
me?
Like last Friday? 7?
7? At 7.
So let me ask this: do y'all check the phones?
No, I don't
Have
check
you ever
phones.
checked a man's phone?
I haven't, but then one time I did. I
So
mean,
you
like,
have?
yeah, one time I did.
You ever checked a man's phone?
One time I did.
I ain't never checked a man's phone.
One
I
time
feel
I
like
did.
They tell them themselves.
that ain't my business.
It's not my business, but it was like that. You know how you feel something so strong, and you know you're not crazy, and
That's
it was
your
just
100%
like, yeah,
intuition.
it
It
was.
show up.
It was.
This-
so it was like I couldn't rest until I did it. Out of all my life, it was just that one thing that it just wouldn't let
You just
me
had to
rest.
be a nosy motherfucker.
I
go on
just
the
had
phone.
to know if it was me or if it was.
You knew the hell it
things
wasn't you.
from if it was things from my past that was making me feel like that, because the person was good at
hiding.
yes. So when I saw, I said, "See, I knew it wasn't."
So
it
you
wasn't
are
me.
you the type of person who feel that who cheat better, men or women?
Women, definitely.
Okay.
Women.
Okay.
Men go cheat
know my
with
answer.
men go cheat with the girl upstairs and across the street. Women,
Nigga, we in the same building.
yeah. And she coming downstairs looking at you mean mugging, but she keeps speaking your man. Hey Lorenzo, how you doing? And she look at you crazy. And you looking at Lorenzo like
You looking at
open
Lorenzo,
your
so
mouth.
you gonna fix it or not?
I'm gonna knock everything out
Is
your
you gonna
face.
fix it?
But see, women, we go with somebody that's way different than you. I mean, way different than you. He gonna be all the way over there. I mean, it's gonna, yeah.
No, they ain't. Not the women here in St. Louis. The women fucking the cousins, the brothers, the
Them
uncle,
hoes.
and the enemies
Them
and everything. Guess what? They ain't even gotta be no hoes. But if they want to fuck, they gonna fuck. And then when they tell you, you gonna be like, you told me this was your cousin. You been doing this whole time. Y'all giving dap to each other, saying what's up to each other and all type of shit. Go ahead, have it your way. I'm not spilling all the beans today.
What you think, Dominique?
Pet peeve, so many. Let's see.
Can only say one.
Damn.
Just
Y'all
one.
said lying. Repeating yourself.
She said that.
Y'all said that.
She's not the question. What she said. Who cheats better, men and women?
I
Did
said
you
that
answer
already.
I
I
didn't
said
hear
women.
Yeah, she said women.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh yeah, we got it. But to the original question,
Are you answering the question on social media too?
yeah, you know they in my business. There's so many. I think my mind won't focus on just
Come on, anime, give us one. Give us one anime.
Yeah, I
give
had
us
to just- I had
one.
to just pull out one.
inconsistency.
Okay. Well, we already know men are very inconsistent when they doing certain things, but they do things according to the way they want to do things. We just ain't patient enough.
Shit, they ain't patient enough when they want you to do some.
Actually, men are probably more patient than women.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that.
I would say that.
I
It
would
just
say
depends on each other.
I would say it depends on the person.
But for the most part, we deal with more than y'all deal with. Y'all put up with. Y'all think about y'all mouths. A lot of y'all mouths are terrible. You put up
Whoa.
Jasmine say
So
sassy men.
That's what you consider to
Sassy
be
men.
patient?
That is very, but that's a
one way
big
we all
thing.
patient, though. Like, you gotta think about it. A lot of y'all will really be like, I'm the fuck I talk to you. And we
Facts.
Cause a lot of women, mouth alone should.
It's vicious.
Yeah.
And you be ready to take a
Like, take
send
your
a SWAT
fucking teeth out
right,
No,
send a SWAT team
I
in
can
there.
agree.
Just
I agree.
send
I
a
agree.
SWAT team
I
in
agree
there.
with that because I know I got about on me, but it take to get me there. It don't come from nowhere. I'm not a person who.
But it doesn't.
I ain't speaking. I'm just only
It's
speaking
a
for myself.
habit of talking, though. The thing about it is, it's not. You may not even recognize what you're doing.
Oh, I know I'm doing
So
it.
for the simple fact
I know.
that some women don't recognize that they're doing it, it's like it's just your common way of speaking.
Yeah, see,
Bro,
it's
I
not-
feel like when it
try-
comes to that, some women do recognize the shit that come out their mouth. They know how to press.
Purposely.
They know how to press that man's button when they saying things to them. So they already know if they say say for instance they got the type of man that's abusive. He either gonna do one or two things. He either gonna knock the hell up out of you. You know what I'm saying? To where you gonna look and be like, why you do that? All I was just doing was asking you. Come on, anime. You know what I'm saying? And then the other one is the fact of you already know what to say in order to push his button to get him where it is. And then some hoes just fake a fallout. So, you know what I'm saying? Just be 100. You ain't got to do all that. When you real about your shit, you don't have to do all of that. That's too much work out of your day to be trying to let me make him mad so he can black my eye. We can lay down. He can fuck me to death. And then we going to go to sleep. And you wake up looking like Rocky Raccoon the next morning. And he on his way. After he just... Boop, he love me. But he love me though. We love each other. Nah, it ain't that much. I'm sorry. I can't.
Nah. But
Yeah,
I
I
know
don't
I'm
like
a.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say what I got to say.
I'm fucking around like that.
Looking like Squidward by the eye.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can.
So he can punch me and we can lay down. So,
You say it don't hurt.
It's going to.
Right, hell yeah.
I can't speak for him. I can only speak for me.
When a man say something identical that a woman has said to him, it's going to crush her.
Or they only listen to hear what they want to hear.
Like,
Ooh,
it's
boy,
going
you
to
come on
crush
in.
her.
Come on in.
And
Come on in.
men only hear what they hear.
No, men actually listen to women more than women listen to men. See,
That's speaking for L's.
no, that's speaking for men in general.
Do you know that it's just like if you speak to a lot of men, you can say 5 sentences and he only gonna respond to the second sentence you said, because that's the thing that triggered him, or that's the thing that bothered him. None of what you said around that he heard. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But for the most part, I feel like men listen more than women do.
Women are allergic to 3 things. Facts. Accountability, communication, and listening. They don't want to listen to shit. They don't want to communicate about nothing. And they don't want to take accountability on nothing. It's always about what you did, how you did, why you didn't do this, and what does they got to do with me.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Ah! It's
don't
a
agree with
fact.
that.
It's women when men are arguing with us, when it comes to us wanting to hear them, it's like they can express everything that there is that they want to say. And the first thing that come out of our dumb ass mouth is, what you expect me to do? How you want me to do it? Instead of saying, baby, where do we go from here? What do you need my help on? Women ain't gonna do that. We talking about women here.
I absolutely do. Is that true?
Uh-oh. You asking your boo?
Oh, okay. Oh,
She
okay.
had to get validation from
Do
her
I-
boo.
And do I not? Am I not accountable for myself?
He pausing. Taking too long. Do, 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 do.
Okay. I mean, I don't expect to be 100%. Nobody is 100%. That would be perfection. But I do hold myself accountable, and when I'm wrong, and I do try to communicate. I do come to him and I say, "Look,
So are
this is
you a good good communicator or effective listener?
I try to do both.
Okay.
That's why I say try, because I'm not gonna say
Right. Nobody ain't perfect. Right.
I try.
Nobody's no perfect.
I try
no
to.
perfect.
I'm the type of person that if I feel as though there's an issue, maybe the other person doesn't see it, then I would try to come to you and say, hey, this is what is possibly going on, or this is how I feel about this. I can't be responsible for how the other person hears what I'm saying. The only thing I can do is listen to what they say and respond in the manner that they give me by what it is that they're hearing.
But did you just hear what you said?
Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing you could do is listen.
Yeah.
Majority of the women these days is not listening to
I know.
shit.
That's why I said
They ain't
didn't
listening
agree,
to
'cause
shit.
I'm
That's
only
why I say
fully responsible for me.
But that's why I say majority of women these days, statistically study shows that women are allergic to these 3 things. Coming from a therapist, coming from a psychologist, coming from a person that has been in those fields, of dealing with women, especially our type of women, us. Those are our hang-ups. Unfortunately, it is. I mean, that's what some of us women do. We don't like to take accountability for shit, because what we do is we want to switch blame. When you taking that, when it comes to communication, if he don't listen to shit you saying, the first thing you gonna say is, well, when I said something to you about this last week, why you didn't say this? Why you wait all the way up to now, a month or 2 later, to now you want to say something now? Well, the hell, I didn't have shit to say back then. Why I gotta say something back? If I didn't, I didn't. But
Now
you mad. You mad 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later.
Now that I will touch on when it's an instance where I'm communicating about a certain thing.
You want him to listen?
Yes, I want you to listen. And then I want you to respond.
But he's not gonna respond the way you want him to.
Absolutely.
Does that make you
That's what I
mad?
just said. That's what I said. I don't expect him to hear it in the manner that I'm saying it.
But that's why some women get mad and get upset.
Let me finish what I'm saying. So I would expect him to respond. His response to me should not be talking about himself, other than responding to what it is, the nature of the issue. You know why? Because the issue never gets fixed. Because we never talking about it. So
Right.
if I'm saying, I feel like we don't spend time together, and then you say, you didn't wash my clothes. We never talking about this thing, because what sometimes your rebuttal is, wait a minute, you point the finger at me about that, but let's talk about something that I feel like you're not doing, instead of responding to the nature at hand.
But
this thing never gets rectified.
you just describe everything that a motherfucking woman does. Only thing you
That's
just reverse.
human.
You
That's
just
That's
you
not just
reverse it.
women. That's humans.
It
Period.
is. It's human, but at the same time, when it comes to communication, being able to communicate, us women, we only hear what we want to hear and only take certain parts out of those sentences to be a directive instead of just communicating about the whole thing. He wants you to be able to listen what it is, take in what he's saying, and say, okay, baby, how should we go in this direction or go in that direction?
Which is exactly what I said, but that's not the response that I'm getting.
He's not going to give you that. You can't expect his answer to be the way you want him to respond to you.
But you could expect an answer. That doesn't make sense.
The answer that I'm getting, the answer that I'm looking for with you two is for you to help me.
What you just said. The answer that you're looking for
to listen
for me. I'm listening.
It's for you to listen.
I'm
in
listening.
order for you to reciprocate back to me on how we should
not
fix
me.
it.
Not me.
But you my partner.
The point that I'm making is, if I'm communicating to you what an issue is, then you would expect for the response to be the nature in fixing the issue, not talking about everything else that's not fixing the issue. Because at the end of the day, you still go to bed with that same issue. It doesn't go anywhere. It just festers.
If we can't agree to disagree, then guess what? I'm gonna leave that shit the way. I'm not coming back to that. We ain't gonna revisit.
We can
once
disagree.
it's
I'm just
done and
saying.
over. If we not gonna agree to disagree, then guess what? It's gonna be an issue because guess what? Later on down the line, when she get mad at your ass, guess what's gonna happen? She gonna bring that shit up and she gonna say, well, remember when I was trying to talk to you about this, you didn't want to listen, but now you want me to listen what you got going on right now? Here come the issue.
That's the point that I was trying to make, right? Exactly what you just said.
It's gonna be.
That's what I was saying right there. Is that sometimes when things are trying to be communicated, it's like,
They say you trying to stay awake.
It may be a time for you to communicate with maybe that person.
Oh, I'm up.
which is understandable.
That's why I'm single.
But
'Cause I
you
do
gotta
all of
also
that.
think about
You
it
do
like
what-
this:
that's why I'm
if
shutting
the
up.
thing keeps coming up and time keeps going, then at some point your partner is saying, or is thinking or feeling that maybe this is not important to you.
Right.
Especially if it may be something that may be serious.
Facts.
So you could be slowly losing your partner because they are trying to communicate, where you could have that partner who just gonna react and say, oh, well, he should know, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I
But-
wouldn't mean to like prolong it that long.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
that's
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying. Like, sometimes you may give it a little time, like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
But then if you do, you know what you're doing? Now you sparking an argument when y'all having a good day.
No, it's not.
No,
that.
but-
I get that.
It's not
But that other
It's all about
person,
how you bring
their
it to them
response
as well.
comes
So
out
if
like
I
that.
don't if I bring it to
Arguments about choice.
you,
Oh, I know
if
that.
I bring it to
Go
know.
on, 10. Go on, 10.
I
He
know.
ain't a 10
Go
on
on,
this
10.
show. He ain't a 10 on this show.
in the light to where
We
you
gonna
know,
leave that.
it's not
Coming in hot.
But it's like, babe, you know, I found a calm moment.
Tune
like,
in.
babe, listen,
He ain't a 10 on this
you
show.
know, I sat and thought about what we talked about last night. Why are we arguing if I come to you like that? It wouldn't call an argument. That's me just coming to you like, I ain't sure about what you was talking about last night. Listen, I took my time out, you know, and I actually thought about it. This is my answer to
Right.
what you were saying.
And that's-
So
and
that
that's a
wouldn't-
response.
But you're saying that wouldn't cause an argument. You're saying we could be having a good day and you bring it back up and cause it would cause an argument. It's all about how I present it to you.
But to some people, it's like, oh, here you go
That's all
again.
about how you
But
think.
right, how the perception of somebody
I can't-
receive it.
yeah, I can't-
You probably not like that. But when you looking at the average, the average woman and average woman receiving certain things, because you know what I'm saying, you have went through certain things, it's just like you're not gonna bring your past baggage to your present.
Oh, yeah. I
You see
don't.
what I'm saying? Because that'd be unfair to him. But at the same time, you do have some women, majority of them who are out here, make it the situation so difficult for that man to communicate to what they don't want to communicate at all. Even with the perception, like you said, let's revisit it, you know what I'm saying, another day, and then the approach, you know what I'm saying, is different. You know what I'm saying? Some women don't see past that part. All they see is, why you bringing this back up? Why we got to be into it? Why I got to, they make it difficult. Instead of just woosah some shit, go to sleep, wake up.
I know a bunch of men like that.
I meant like
I know
on
a
the
bunch of men
men's-
like that.
I meant like on the men's,
Oh, what he
response.
say? What he say in the back? What he say in the back?
You can't make it like your views are only the only views to be heard, as if like the man views or the way he feels doesn't matter.
That's
No,
a nice
absolutely
little
not.
point.
But if the point is,
If it's coming off to him, and that's the way. That's
You said you gonna hand out while you
Then
get
you gotta
out.
look at the type of responses that you receive from that man when you communicate. Because when he came to sit down
Church.
and talk to you, you brushed it off and all woo and this, that, and the other. But then when he turns around and you're ready to sit down and talk, how do you expect him to respond to you?
Now,
Let
and
the
we
church
rewind
say
it back
amen.
to what I said. If the initial conversation was started by party A and parties B response is
She means
me,
the man.
me, then how are you responding to initially what party A is talking about? If your only response is me, you're not responding to us and the nature at hand.
But so that it's like if it is him that's responding to her, which is A, that means that when I'm telling you, I need your input because it is about me. I need you as my helpmate, my partner, to help me make a decision on something that could be bothering me. I could be going through. That's something that happened.
No, that ain't what I mean. Like, okay, for instance, it could be, like I said, I could say, oh, we don't spend enough quality time together. And then instead of saying, okay, well, what can we do to change that? Or, I'm tired from work a lot, or something to that manner, your response may be, you didn't do this for me last week. It's something other than the nature of the
But
conversation.
you have raggedy ass women that do that shit
I-
and will complain, be
Yeah,
like,
we
you
not
ain't
talking
doing
about
for
the
me.
woman. We talking about the response
It's-
from.
It's a light thing on both sides.
Yeah,
Right.
like
I got you.
After that, it's your response to that. Like maybe you take it like that is y'all time to talk still.
Right.
You're making it seem like since he said that, it's like, oh, now like would he bring that up? No. Let him bring that up because
Right.
maybe that's
That's a part of him.
And right,
He
and
just
even
doesn't
if
know
you-
how to introduce it
And
To
even
you.
if you respond to that, you know what never happens? A never gets rectified.
But
because
that's-
now
that-
we go
It would. It's all
not
about
with
who you
not.
dealing with and
That's
how
the
you
whole
do it.
point.
Right.
So think about it. We're not saying everybody's the same.
Right.
But
Some
for the most part,
part.
you deal
Majority.
with this sex does it more. That's all
Right.
we're saying. We're not saying everybody's
Right.
get so caught up on the generalization of it. It's like, no, baby, if I'm not talking about you, I'm not talking about you.
Right.
But you may have seen this happen before,
Four.
and it mostly happens with this sex. That's
Mm-hmm.
what we're saying. So it's not that what you're saying as far as like if you bring this to a person, then they come back to you with you didn't do this. We're not saying that you're wrong for what you're saying with that, but also it's like you got to look at what we're saying. Women don't listen to hear what is actually being
Been said to them.
They only listen to what
They wanna hear.
Take it out because I deal with it a lot, and it's like, baby, I'm the most common non-violent person you'll probably meet.
The non-violent part,
Not
but
because I don't feel like nobody's worth me putting my hands on or
Right.
going to jail over. Think about it, and then for the most part, half of y'all are arguing about
Calm.
shit that can be really fucking handled with just conversation.
Woo, yes, Lord.
0 to 1,000.
Big and nobody wants to listen. So that's just really what it is. It's women do it more so than me.
Yes.
But like what you said, though, you will have some that will
Yeah.
react to what you're saying in that light and be like, what? That it had nothing to do with what I said, or you're going to answer the question or not. But then it's also like, maybe they're just telling you, oh, this is a problem that I've been having with you as well. You want to bring up something, let me bring up something. You got people that deal with things
The
like
tit for tat. Let me have
That's
the one-
exactly what
let
I'm
me
saying.
have the one up
I think
on
you. I think you should. I think you when you communicating, you should listen.
Yes.
To understand,
Ooh.
and then to
Okay.
respond, but not listen to just reply.
that. Yeah. And that's both
Because if you just
Right.
gonna
Right.
reply, then nothing that was said was really heard.
Or-
You're just
or to
waiting
get
for your
resolved.
chance, right?
To
You're
have
just waiting for
something to
your
say.
chance to say something. Then the issue's still on the table. Because next time, now it's another issue on top of the issue that you already had. Because you never fixed that.
They need therapy. You
Never
need therapy. You need therapy.
You never fixed it.
But it's counseling that's really needed at that.
Do you consider yourself a good communicator with your mate? I don't know if you know. What I'm saying.
I can say I try to be, and I would say it also depends on certain situations.
Who the most argumentative, you or him?
I start off calm, but everything I say, he say, I'm arguing. That's why I said it don't matter. Sometimes it don't matter what you say. A
Okay.
person takes it in a negative way.
Okay. So you do you?
That's why I say
so
you
do
can't control how somebody else may hear what you saying.
Do you think you're easily to understand him when he's saying something to you, or you pounce?
The thing is, he doesn't say anything unless I'm saying something.
Ooh.
And that's one thing. Like
That's your
it's
pet
not that's I would say that's maybe one of them.
Okay.
Like he don't say.
There's a finger in there. There's a finger in there.
Go ahead.
Because I was raised in a household that if everything is flowing smooth, then it's flowing smooth. If they decide to bring an issue to the table, then everybody sets their issues on the table with their family.
Her phone. Wait a minute. Her phone just popped out and said, "Respect is what?"
No, that's my medicine thing. It say take your medicine.
I thought her phone just bust out and said, "Respect the fact that."
No.
I'm gonna say, wait
My
a minute.
medicine thing.
Her phone checking you, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's the medicine thing.
Just that I just believe in like my people. They put all the issues on the table at once. They didn't argue Tuesday, Friday, and then Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like if everything was going smooth and it wasn't nothing that needed to be addressed at that point, they probably would. But then later when they do decide to sit down and talk about, hey, I want to talk about this, then okay, then we're gonna talk about it all. We're just not gonna talk about what you feeling emotional about today. Let me explain to you how I felt about what happened on Tuesday. Or let me explain to you what I felt about what was done in the presence of these people on Sunday. You know what I mean? It's just because that happened Sunday, that don't mean when we get in the car, you gotta raise hell and beat on the dashboard and all that. It's just,
Take your shoes off because your feet then got hot.
you know what I mean? And some people feel like this, you know, I don't have a problem with it, but some people want to address this, that, and the other. I'm not that type of person.
You want one subject at a time.
I just,
No, he see what he's saying is he
I
want to
got
deal.
you.
He want everything.
Right. So you can deal with it and be done with it.
right. Instead of arguing today because you got a problem, then tomorrow or 2 days later, I got a problem.
Are you a preacher's kid? Oh,
But
okay.
notice the word.
just asked.
The word was arguing. It wasn't
Okay.
communicating.
Even
Right.
if you communicate or argue,
They not the same thing
the
though.
same thing, but
So the point that I was making was
Right.
what I was just basically saying. If there's the issue Tuesday and there's the issue Friday and then there's the issue Sunday and then I say something on Wednesday of the following week, the point that I was making was then here you come with 4 or 5 days of how you have been feeling all week.
Shit, y'all women do it.
So
Do
I-
women do it like it?
I see. I
women
don't.
go to,
I
not,
d-
not
and that's
you,
what
some,
he's basically saying.
some.
Like I'm the type. If I feel like this, I don't like to go to bed and
Me
feel
either.
a type of way.
Me either.
I would
We gonna
rather
dress it
us,
now.
If we can talk about it,
Let's do it
figure
now.
Out because sometimes things are a misunderstanding. Sometimes it may not be what you think it is.
It could
But
be
if
what
it
you
sits
said,
on
how
your
you said it.
mind too long. Then you know what you set to do. You set to come up with your own answer, your own vices. So by the time you come to your mate, sometimes you've already set in your head and feel a certain type of way about it when you bring it. You get what I'm saying? So your tone may not be, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's calm, in your heart you feel heavy about it because you've been thinking about it 3-4 days. You just haven't said nothing. So it took that one time him not to flush the toilet, and you like, oh my God, I've been waiting to say so and so, so on. And you ain't flushed the toilet. And then on Sunday you didn't. And then on Tuesday you did. Now it's like,
So my thing is, what would you say to young women right now? What would you say to young women right now that don't?
I would say if it's an issue.
Because all the shit y'all saying, Dominique says she does.
See,
That's
I
why
feel
she
like
said
if
it.
it's an
That's
issue,
what she said.
if it's an issue, go ahead and talk about it then.
Don't
Now,
wait.
because
mean,
a lot of
I don't
times, like
wait.
I said, it could be a misunderstanding.
You'll wait to how long?
I don't wait.
To how long?
I say it right then.
Yeah, like I ain't saying like if we in public, we
saying I
got to
don't
talk
do that
about it.
part. That
But
part
if
I
we
speak
need
out
to
right
talk
then.
about something, let's
I don't know how
talk
to come out
now
with it.
because
I say it.
once days and stuff have passed, you feel a type of way about it, and you know you do because it's on your mind. And then I don't know.
But that
So
woman
it's
that
like-
came up with all type of answers in her
Exactly,
thoughts.
you get what
She
I'm saying?
done-
So now
she
when
done
you
made,
come
she
to
done
me-
came to
That's
her
what I'm
own
saying.
conclusion. She done came.
It
My
depends
head then
on
went
the
somewhere else.
situation.
Yeah.
Because some stuff right now at that particular moment may not be talkable.
Yeah,
Because
that's
what
true.
I might say to you, I'm gonna hurt your
That's
feelings.
true.
So let me calm
that a
down.
bitch?
That's true.
And that's some.
Why you say Why?
You know,
Why?
And I had to learn that with D. Some things, you know,
You need to learn it
But
with me. That's
it's-
what I'm saying. You forgot a new assistant.
she just don't like criticism.
No, I
You
take
can-
criticism just fine.
No, you don't.
You can't handle constructive
No.
Yes, I
criticism?
she
can.
You just threw the
Depends
whole
on the
neck
person.
in the way.
No, she can't.
She can't handle
He don't know how to
constructive
talk.
criticism.
Name good criticism. Name what? Because sometimes constructive criticism is not going to be the way you want it. I can't talk the way you want me to if I'm giving you constructive criticism.
My boy. Talk to me the way you want to be talked to. You can get
So
your
talk to
constructive
you,
criticism.
don't talk at you.
Yeah.
Again, I'm talking to an adult. I'm not talking to a child.
You ain't got to be talking to a child, not to talk to somebody.
Oh boy, that neck.
So I'm talking to an adult. The understanding of it is how I'm not going to disrespect you. As long as I don't disrespect you, everything I say should be okay. I've known you long enough that you don't like constructive criticism.
Now let's talk about it. Because
Didn't you have another question on the paper?
Because I showed that.
Did you have
talk
another?
about it.
Did you have another question on the paper?
But you're not.
They
My
said
wife
fuck the
don't
paper.
like constructive criticism. I know a lot of women don't like it, especially coming from someone they deem that is a friend. I consider this person, I love them, and never. When I tell my wife things, she feel like I'm hurting her feelings or anything. No, I'm.
Now
telling-
tell me so I can
I'm
correct
telling
them.
you.
Yeah,
So
see
I
that,
don't.
and that's
So I don't
what
make
I'm
the
saying.
same
Like,
mistake.
anybody
I
can tell
wanna
me.
be-
She tell me shit all the time. She be coming across my friend. I be like, damn.
So why when I tell you it's a problem?
Cause how you talk to me, bruh.
How do you want me to talk? How I talk to you is not going to
Dominic, get your ass in there
It's
and do
not
what you
gonna be the
supposed to do.
same
Ain't
way.
nobody got time for all your shenanigans.
Why you
I
talking
talk
to me like
to I talk to my daughter Tamara. It's not going to be the same.
He's not giving you the daddy or the brotherly love.
And then sometimes when it's criticism, which I know because I do it and I do it to him, and it don't necessarily. I'm not gonna even say that it be criticism. Sometimes it's you need, as they say, a foot in your ass, because sometimes it's motivation for you to do what you know what I'm saying. What needs to be done. It don't always be like I'm saying you doing something wrong, but it's just saying I see more potential in you than maybe you see in yourself.
There you go.
So if I see it in you,
you go,
then
sir.
then maybe if I
There you
give
go.
you a little nudge, you'll go to your full potential because I see it in you. I know that you're capable of doing it, but you know
But
what
why
I'm saying?
is it so
Sometimes-
difficult when a man do it to a woman? She got every fucking excuse under the book.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that.
Some of y'all need to be able to handle
Ask her.
construction
Why
criticism.
is it different?
Excuse me?
Why is it different?
You still talking to me?
Yeah, we want to know the answer.
First of all, I thought we was talking about the fact that he don't know how to talk to me. That's what we was talking about. We talking about that.
It just explains to what she's saying. Why is it different?
She's right. She
It's
said,
I look once again. It's you, my boy.
it's you and your delivery.
Your delivery is whack.
Actually, did I cuss?
Do,
Did I-
so
did I
so do you
disrespect
so
her?
do so him is so do you want him to talk to you the way a boss should talk, or do you want him to talk to you the way a brother should talk?
I don't see no difference in between the two. The way he talk. That's just
Explain yourself.
there's no difference.
I'm going to talk the way I talk. As long as I know I'm not being disrespectful.
He don't feel he disrespectful.
No, I don't.
Because first of all,
I don't know
Ace-
what was said.
Ace, people don't know you raise your voice because you talk in the same way all the time.
No, the hell he don't.
Yes, when he raised his voice, which nobody sees him raise his voice, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know.
Well, tell it. We listening.
Don't yell at me, bro.
One, I don't hear, so.
You raised your voice above that monotone you got right now.
The 10. He raised it above the 10. My bag. I forgot. It's not
Whenever I've
Thursday.
ever told, I've never yelled at her.
Yes, you have. And you cursed.
Get off your ass.
Cursing.
He cursed about the situation. He didn't curse at you.
He did.
It's a difference.
That's how I took it.
See, it was the
Hey,
delivery.
I never-
It was the
I
delivery.
just
told y'all I do all that shit. I didn't lie to y'all. What did I say?
That's I just
I said what I said.
You can't
Delivery.
determine how a person take what you saying.
My thing is, I wish some of our women like us are able to handle when a person is saying certain things to them that they don't internalize it so much and understand that it's just me expressing what it is that's going on with me at that time. And I might need your opinion or what you think about the situation instead of taking it personal as if you attacking. Because we not attacking and we not fighting and we not bullying.
No.
We just constructive criticism.
I didn't beat him up. I could have.
We do not promote violence here.
Shit.
We do not promote.
I didn't beat him up.
I don't see no lumps on his head, so evidently. Would y'all ever be able to separate the two between employee and brother and sister relationship?
Yeah. We can do that.
Then,
So
why are you not doing it right now? You hear that? You hear that? Ace, I got her. You hear it? Why you ain't doing that right now?
Anyway, I had this other situation. Go ahead, cuz.
So I got
Somebody
when
said
your
something.
significant other has company, do you go in the other room?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Unless we all know him, but
I do. I just feel like respectfully when I had a partner and his friends will come over and they, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
that's his
yeah,
boys
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
I think respectfully as a woman's place. That don't mean he telling me what to do and I'm it's a part of it's just in my nature. It's what you know what I'm saying, they could be talking about things or discussing things that's you know what I'm saying? That's for them to discuss. And that don't include me. So, of course, I'm going to take my ass in the other room, let them discuss whatever. Because I know 9 times out of 10 when he get through discussing shit, he going to come tell me anyway. So, ain't no need for me to sit there in the room and be like, what'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? So, it's just about a respect for the man, period. So, nah, I ain't sitting in no room. I'm taking my nosy ass in there and put my ear against the door and crack it some. This see what I can hear. See what I can hear, because the first mention of a bitch is and crack it. So nah, I'm taking my ass in there. I'm finna get on the video game, so nah, I ain't.
yeah. I was raised like that, going to, you know.
You go in the other room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Go in the other
Unless
room?
it's other women or whatever in the room or something like that, then yeah. But if it's just a room full of men, I ain't interested in that whack ass conversation anyway.
Damn.
And as a man, it's vice versa. Like,
It should be. It should be.
Men do the same thing women do.
should
Go
be.
in that room and be listening.
Fuck that. I'm not saying
Yeah, it should be.
They go in the room and be listening. They be acting like they on that gaming system. That one ear be on that part, the other ear be up. They listen like it ain't shit. Baby,
she
what
say?
they say?
The door
What she
be
say?
closed. As soon as they
What she
hear something
say?
who said what?
He
Who
gonna
the
wait.
hell is
he
John?
He gonna wait till they leave. Be like, baby, you remember when y'all was in there talking? Remember did she really do what she say she did, or did he really? I think that's just so cute. Be like, you was listening.
or like, turn this down. We don't want to hear all that tired screaming.
Right. Come on, what's your question?
Oh, it's back to me?
Yeah.
So,
Uh-oh.
what? So, I was, I be
You have to relax,
researching.
relate, and release. You got to release.
I am. I'm cool. I'm chilling. I was researching. I always research some questions, and then my TikTok family always gives me, or send me stuff. So they sent me this video
Okay.
of this couple arguing, and the wife was pregnant. So the wife is pregnant, but it's not by the husband. And the husband is saying, I'm not going to take care of the baby. It's not mine. You cheated on me.
I saw that.
I seen several of them. Which one? Was
I
it?
saw. Is it the one?
Is
the
it
brown,
the
that was
brother?
the lady that was in the hallway with the white shirt on that was talking, and she was like, "Why can't we can raise the baby? We can raise the baby."
No, I seen two other ones.
Divorce.
Okay.
I want a divorce.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say,
It's OV.
you know the question. You taking care of that baby? What y'all doing? Y'all working it
I
out?
want a divorce. Ain't that what Tay Diggs said?
Divorce.
We're celebrating, bro. I need you to go get a bottle. We finna pop about 2 or 3 of them. We're divorced. Ain't no nothing on.
So
None.
So the question is, what would somebody do?
Would
that?
you
Say
stay?
that?
Would you
Are
stay or help
staying
it?
to help raise the baby and y'all getting over that hump, or are you out of there?
I'm
Well, if you
I'm
definitely
officially
if you not staying,
single.
definitely, if you not staying, you definitely should be getting a divorce.
I'm
because
officially
if you married,
single.
that's your baby.
That's her baby.
Now, if y'all
That's what he
married, that's
said,
your
too. No,
baby.
that's
We
your
unmarried as of the time she told me.
Well, I'm talking legally.
As
That'll
of
be your baby.
5:14 p.m. Guess what? We unmarried.
You better be getting a divorce. Because legally, that's your baby. The state gonna say anything she
That's
push
vice
out.
versa. That's for women too. So if
I'm
I'm
talking about
getting
for the
a
woman.
divorce.
So I'm saying for the man, if he know he ain't staying, he better divorce her. Because legally, anything she push out and she got his name,
As
that's
far as
his
the
baby. So
guess
he
what?
better
She
be-
better not get that baby his last name because we ain't.
that'd be kind of dirty.
We're getting a divorce. That's all I gotta say. Ain't
And
no
hell,
stay.
she might if she's saying let's raise the baby.
But no, she was adamant. Remember, she was in the hallway. She was like,
I ain't see that one.
But she was standing in the hallway. She was like, but we've always said we, wanted a baby together. He said, yeah, we.
I
was
said,
supposed
we
to-
made
as in
that
we
baby.
we just together. She was trying to plead her case like she was not in the wrong at all. Like she didn't lay down and fall on top of a penis and you know what I'm saying? She was trying to make it like, you know what I'm saying? I did no wrong, babe. I just want you to know that, Jesus blessed us with a bundle of joy and we're going to have a baby. He said, oh, no, the hell we not. He said, that's your baby. That's you, his and yours. And I felt every bit of it. I was like, oh, yeah. I want a divorce. 'Cause that's exactly what was happening. No, we ain't doing that one. Sorry.
Would you stay?
Hell no, he was in the back. He said,
You ain't you ain't that baby's pappy.
Ace, you stand. You stand.
You that baby's pappy.
You ain't staying.
I don't know.
The hell, you ain't staying. Ain't no way in hell.
did.
If your wife becomes,
I don't think he's
if
staying either.
if a man know that he has been, his wife is his jewel, is his space, is his whatever.
Yeah.
There is no man on God's earth. Well, take it back. It's gonna be some.
It's-
It is some.
They
It's-
because
it
they
is
are because
some.
they don't because you
I
for
know
damn
one who's
sure if you
raising that child, and that child knows him as a father.
We ain't doing. He ain't the pappy. Morris say 99.999. You ain't the daddy. So no, we ain't staying.
I just hope I would never have to be put in that situation.
You ain't staying married.
because men definitely they don't want nobody looking at they woman.
Cause
lot of
every
things-
every time
For
he
damn
rolling up
sure
in her,
not-
he gonna be thinking about
not
that dude.
knowing
and
that
how-
he was having sex with a
that man gonna
unprotected.
want to know how who you have sex with, who was he, where y'all do it at, did you do it in my house, where was y'all at when it happened?
And
Guess
not
what?
only that,
I'm
and
not
You saying this
I'm-
because
yeah.
you've done this before, or have you had a?
When the incident happens with me,
Butted out by somebody else, and then think she gonna come in.
Say what you just say when she get what?
I say, no way that my woman, which is up is on the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
down and
Oh
gets
Lord,
butted out by somebody
it's the
else.
pedestal.
That's
for
what
me.
I'm saying.
Walk
That's,
back and step back
It's the
up on
pedestal.
No, man, you gotta
It's
step
the
out.
pedestal for me.
Girl, these is pedestal boots. I don't know what you talking about.
she said these boots are made for walking.
For pedestals.
These is pedestal.
I just hope, like I said, I pray I never have to be put in that situation.
I couldn't do it.
I know.
My
But
thing
with
is,
me-
if I'm married, we took an oath, we took vows, we agreed. You know what I'm saying? The whole point of being able to be married is I'm committed to you, you're committed to me. I'm not gonna cross no type of boundaries. I would take what I say seriously. You know what I'm saying? Despite everything, I don't give a shit how much it is. If I'm married to you and you bless me to have your last name and we have a family, nah, I'm sorry. And no other insert is going up in this vajayjay except yours. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm not risking it. I'm not trying to see. And you got men telling me something, baby, he ain't me. He ain't exactly. He ain't you. Because that's why he was doing what he's supposed to do. He got me and you don't. So I can't. I'm not doing that.
That's just like the men that go out and they have babies and come back home like, oh baby, I cheated, or just for
But
for
them
the record.
are them in relationships or are
I'm
them
talking
in
about
marriage?
marriages.
Well,
That happens too.
well, you got some that makes them feel relevant. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're a married man and you going outside of your marriage to fuck somebody else, whatever consequences that comes your way, your ass should get all of them. That's the same thing with a woman. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's no innocent, there's no, you know what I'm saying? Women cheat because of they are hurt. Men cheat because they know this is what they can do. So, my thing is, it's to the degree of what you're willing to accept. I'm not accepting that. You fuck, you fuck. So, other than that, I'd be a revengeful ass person, be like, all right, no problem. I've done a revenge. Tag, you're it. So yeah, I've been spiteful like that. But at the end of the day, it only hurts you even more. You know what I'm saying? So I just ended it. You go ahead on about you go by your way, I go by my way. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go and fuck as many as you want to. Just don't knock on my door. But it'd be crazy because then as years pass by,
Yeah, you see, I was right with you knocking.
like huh? I'm being punked, ain't I? I gotta be punked.
Where's Ashton?
I mean, we rich, you know.
That ain't got nothing to do with no rich.
It does. It got a lot to do with it.
So
You can't tell that to the people. A lot of women that stay in them relationships.
Oh yeah. When I saw the basketball player that was sitting up there talking about how the basketball wives know about the women that they on the side and that they have conversations with them and they know they place. I was like, y'all, you cool with her? Fuck, like, wait a minute. Did I miss something? Or, I mean, I ain't the smartest apple in the barrel, but ain't no motherfucking way you gonna introduce me to no bitch that you sleeping with and gonna say I'm gonna have to deal with it.
Because they want that lifestyle that they live in, and they want that more than
I'm not finna
they
sacrifice.
integrity.
I'm not finna sacrifice
I'm
my
not either.
mental for that shit. And guess what happened? That's why you have majority of these other children that's on the side being raised and wondering why they not in the household with that man and his other kids and why he's raised over
Who was
here.
that, Jerry Springer?
Now you got a trauma. Boy, did you see them daughters' faces? Boy, that one daughter could have jumped through the motherfucking screen when he was reading. I thought she was going to tear down the whole. That was so priceless. That was
Y'all don't get
priceless.
shit.
Y'all don't get a thing. Y'all
don't
that
get
the
shit.
two daughters was up there, boy. If she was looking like
He left them the house. He left the other kids.
he left them everything, and I guarantee you, I don't see nobody trying to dispute it. I don't hear nothing coming up, no courts, no nothing. He said,
You can't dispute that.
But you know
That
what?
man
It was,
said what
you
he
know,
said.
but you know what was so crazy? He said it was crazy because the wife was the vindictive ass wife that didn't want him to have nothing to do with his kids, for him to have to be put. I just feel like if you are a man, period, I don't give a shit if she your girlfriend or if she is your wife. If you have other children outside of before you got with him or however, for you to sit there and tell him not to deal with his kids, even with
It's
the kids,
crazy.
even with the kids that he has raised that's not his. If you sit there and tell him, no, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you foul as fuck.
Exactly, because you don't want nobody treating your
You
kids like
because
that.
you don't
the day
want
will
him to
come.
right the day what them kids are gonna remember and say, I remember when I was growing up how you treated me like X, Y, and Z. I remember you did this. I remember you said certain things.
Been in that
And
situation.
with the boys definitely gonna step up and say, you treated me like shit. You don't care about my daddy. You don't love my daddy. You treated me. The daughters, they get a hint of it first. Daddy, I don't like her because she this, and this. And you have a lot of women out here nowadays that's so vindictive that will use the kids, will use their kids to make the kids that's not their kids mad or make the other kids feel like, you know what I'm saying, they less than. Shame on y'all. I don't have no pity on none of y'all hoes. And yes, I said y'all hoes. So y'all be mad. None. If he leave your ass and cheat on your ass, guess what? You deserved every motherfucking bit of it. It is what it is. Because you foul as hell to do that shit. This all this baby know. This baby don't know nobody else. You know what I'm saying? This baby didn't ask to be here. But if this is the parent that child know, that baby is innocent. He or she or them have nothing to do with y'all shit. Period. And you wrong for that on every level. You get what you get.
I agree.
Totally. What do you say about the men that have children by women? You know what I'm saying? And the woman feels some type of way when the kids come over. That's not hers.
She didn't kill herself.
You said she didn't kill herself. What you say?
I got
Did I hit a nerve or something? That hurt it.
No, I just. He had a nerve. Just move on.
I agree with that because it's just
ten.
like with a woman. If you dealing with a woman that's got kids,
Strong.
she a package
You was a
deal.
strong
So,
10.
you know what I'm saying? So why would you feel like his kids not welcome in your house? Mm-hmm. If you loving on him, you supposed to love on what comes from him.
It's a package deal, just
Absolutely.
like they
Y'all
want
a
the men
family.
to, right. They want the men to feel the same way when it's them and theirs. Why can't it be the same way when it's them
Exactly.
and theirs? I feel like it's a lot. Now I do know people, you know what I'm saying, and I do know people that have. Let me say I'm gonna put it out there. So I'm going to drop names. So if you want to look it up, you can look it up. Mr. Darryl Brown, you and your wife with your 7 children, how you did my son when it came to him getting close to you, and that raggedy asshole told you, no, you're not going to have anything to do with your child, and you actually had the nerve to call my phone and said, my wife said I can't have nothing to do with him. You know what? Fuck both of y'all. But he's doing awesome. Because guess what? My son doing this shit. So, without your punk ass. Big boy. So, you have those women that's like that.
And they need to kill themselves.
Yeah,
That-
but the day is gonna come where he's gonna regret it, and the day is gonna come where he's gonna need your son.
I hope.
For something.
I hope he don't.
For something.
I hope
And
he don't.
And he gonna look at him as if he ain't never laid eyes on him.
That's the crazy part about it. You let your wife tell you you can't have nothing to do with your child because of what she said. I was like, the fuck? The mama said, just get in the car, baby. Get in the car. Don't argue with her. I said, that lady just saved your life because I was finna beat your ass. I was finna beat her ass because my son was hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Person
My
like
son,
that,
my son,
like
my
that
son
gonna whoop
has,
her ass anyway.
my son has children. Ninja, you got 7 children. You have 7. JJ is 8. The other neighbor is 9. You have 9. Majority of your children are boys. See what I'm saying? So that's the crazy part. So you wrong on every level. If you one of those women that think like that, something wrong with you. You need to get your motherfucking self checked, your mental checked, cause you.
And something wrong with the niggas that fuck with him.
Especially if you allowing it, you know what I'm saying, to happen, and you not saying anything or stepping up to say anything. You can't dictate nothing over her. I'm sorry. Let you on your own. As they say, kick your heels 3 times. Ain't no place like home. You better click your heels. I can't, but you got them. That's how they be.
If you know I'm on this podcast, don't call me.
Ooh.
People do that all the time, and they act like they forgot what time it was on.
Uh-huh.
They forgot what day. It's the same day, same time.
Every time.
week.
The same time all the time.
Like, come on now.
Come on with it.
But I had another one that I was gonna talk about a while ago, but we didn't talk about it. I seen a commercial, the St. Louis Public School commercial. I don't know if y'all seen the St. Louis Public School commercial.
No, I don't watch
But
the
anyway,
news.
What I wanted to touch on was pride. That's being, I don't want to use the word celebrated, but being talked about in schools.
Lord Jesus.
Uh-oh.
His son was telling us that, I think he was saying that the teacher was talking to them about Pride Month, and they had stuff all over the school for it and stuff like that. And he's not even in high school yet. And and
How old is he?
13. And I just feel like if we don't have religion in schools and you expecting parents to talk to our kids about certain things, that's definitely a thing to leave to parents. That's not something, my opinion, that should be talked about in the school. If a child is whatever a child is, I don't feel like that's something that should be on the billboard at school saying, hey, it's Pride Month. I just don't think children at that age are ready for those conversations because they're hearing it from their peers. They're hearing it from the wrong sources. That's conversations that need to be had at home and not in the school, especially if it's not something that you sending a note home and the parents are aware that this is what you're going to be talking to my child about, or this is what is going to be a subject that my child is going to be privy to, because a lot of parents may not be comfortable with their child talking about such things that they not aware of until their child come home and say,
Right.
hey, my teacher is talking about, hey, it's Pride Month, this is Pride Month, and you sitting there like, huh? And then we was just watching Disney, and one of the cartoons that popped up during Pride Month said, coming out, and it's a cartoon. And I'm sitting here like, Disney is for kids. But during Pride Month, they have stuff like that. So it's like you already trying to monitor what your children watch, but then it's like, it's on Disney.
But it's
Cartoons,
another cartoon that's on
they
there.
had,
That's
I can't remember which one of them, but the dads in the cartoon was two dads. They were together.
And it's like, save those conversations for parents. I don't think it's something that should be necessarily talked about in a school. If the parent don't know about it, then clearly that's not something that's talked about and is letting parents know, hey, during this month, this is what we are going to be celebrating or talking about. Or are you comfortable with your child participating in this activity?
well, let me be very, very careful how I respond. Because systematically, the way things are set up now, what is the right age to start talking to your children in regards to those things that they are now being exposed to and wanting to know, mommy or daddy, what's that? Why is it this? Or why is that? Because kids don't know what that is unless someone is pointing it out to them. True enough, I do feel that way. I feel my thought process as how I look at it as a parent, I would rather let my child know when they come to me and ask me these questions. When it's dealing with the school, we have to remember that so much has changed in the school. As far as them forcing certain religions on our kids, you got to be careful with that. As far as certain things that's being done and said, certain books taken out of the library that the kids can't see and read, everything is basically changed. So I am definitely afraid, you know what I'm saying,
But the
of
curriculum ain't changed.
right. I'm definitely afraid. Well, it's changed to a degree because majority of the stuff that we used to have in school, they don't have it in school. Like
Kids
black,
don't know how to
changed
cursive
for the word.
handwriting.
like
and-
cursive,
Yeah, they don't
right?
work.
Yeah, it's
Cursive
changed.
is
It
not in
went
there.
down.
Black history,
Yeah.
the literature book is not in there. None of that. So a lot of the stuff that's in there is no longer in school for our children to be able to read or see. Because remember, back in the day, we had the encyclopedia books. Now you can just get up on Google and just look at the stuff. But I am very mindful of what it is that JJ see or how he see, because JJ is 13 too. So JJ actually just experienced a racial incident that was last year before last, 2 years ago, and he broke down and was crying. He had never experienced black and white or racial profiling or nothing, none of that. You know what I'm saying? He had a kid that he was in his classroom. It was a white boy, and the young man had turned around. JJ was talking to another peer of his, and they were standing at the desk, and the little boy just bust out of nowhere and was like, can you be nice to me? And JJ said he looked at him like, what are you talking about? He said, oh, you can't because you black. So JJ was like, what you say? So the teacher hears it. And the kids thought JJ was finna fight because JJ bagged up and clenched his fist. And JJ said, what did you say? And then they removed him and JJ out of the classroom. And JJ came to the car, and school was letting out. They was going on vacation. I hurried up and called that school before any teacher could get out that room. Mm-hmm. And before I know it, when they came back, I went up there to the school. This is what we not gonna do. Mm-hmm. My grandson don't see color. Mm-hmm. He see individuals. Mm-hmm. But JJ was so taken aback to it that I had to explain it to him because he didn't understand it. My grandbaby a little nerd.
Let that been JJ, he would got suspended.
It was
right.
So this is what they did. I said, so this is what we gonna do. We gonna go up here. I'm talking to the principal. Ferguson Florissant School District. So I go up there and I'm talking to the principal and I said, this is what we not finna do. Evidently, they are very familiar with this young man. This is not the first time he stay in trouble. They didn't even know who JJ was. Because they was like, they don't, you know what I'm saying? But evidently they knew. So the counselor was like, well, we're going to bring both of them in the office. And Ms. Jones, unfortunately, you can't talk to them. I said, well, you know what? I don't have to talk to him. But what we need to do is we're going to need to talk to the parents. Because evidently that kid got that
He
from
learned
somewhere.
that shit from somewhere.
That's something that he was taught. That was something that was put in his head. And at the end of the day, I don't want JJ being able. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I was in the movie Remember the Titans. Remember the movie? I felt like I was in that shit. Mm-hmm. But my thing was letting JJ know you don't have to feel, you know what I'm saying, or let nobody make you feel that they're inferior to you. You know what I'm saying? I had to go down the line and do that. But my thing was I bagged back and then let his daddy step in, you know what I'm saying, to talk with him in regards to the positioning of a black man and how you are and the things that you do. I can only do so much. But when I say them teachers remember my name, say my name. Best believe, but it was crucial to them. You know what I'm saying? It's crucial to them. So the best way, I don't think that certain topics should be taught at school. That should be left up to parents, or give that parent that option.
No, like you don't want to
let the parent know
just because your child come home and tell you.
Or you play a cartoon.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Did y'all see
about what?
Did y'all see the one where the daddy came in the classroom and they had the son in the dress?
Yes.
Woo, boy.
The parents was hot.
It was men teach. They was doing a play or whatever at school. The teachers had the boys. It was two of them with dresses on, and the black daddy was I thought they was gonna tear that building down, boy. Yeah. But the father walked in there, and the boy had on the dress. He said, "Take my son out of this dress. You had no right to put my son in no dress. You didn't give. I didn't give you permission. That's not what we do, and you're not gonna subject my son to that." Had him on a Snow White and Seven Dwarfs dress. No bullshit. But because they were doing a play or playing at school and they was teaching the kids, but don't put my son on no dress.
And that's the thing. Even if he got the part, and this is the part that he's playing, I feel like because the part,
my son ain't no goddamn Snow White.
You would still think you would talk to the parent. You hear what I'm saying? You would talk to the parent like, hey, just so you aware that Lil Brian got the part as Snow White. You get what I'm saying?
You feel comfortable with your...
because you sitting out in the audience and you know your baby in the play.
No, they were in the classroom. They were practicing.
I'm saying, so imagine if the play went on and you sitting in the audience.
The play over. The play is over.
No, but I'm saying, imagine if you didn't know. Imagine if you didn't know.
What you say, bro?
And you sitting in the audience and here come your son out there talking about some... Where are my little dwarfs? And you like, fuck
nigga,
no.
the play is over.
I'm shutting it down.
Like I say, you knocking all that shit over.
Man, that play has been completely canceled. Ain't nobody putting on no more plays up in this school. No.
You like, fuck y'all and them dwarfs.
Boy, I'm fucking everything up.
You knocking over the casket.
everything.
You knocking over the thing and that.
They can't even do the play no more.
They can't even walk up the alley. No.
What we gonna do? Shit, I don't know. We gotta see what props we got left. We gotta do another.
Ain't
play.
none. They all have been torn down.
That's it.
I just feel like when it comes to certain things like that, that's a conversation for a parent to have.
And that's it.
And a parent
That's what
only.
I'm saying.
Let my parents know. Let them know what happened.
Exactly.
Let what go.
And if
let
they
what-
okay with it, sign a form. I'm okay with this being, this being, a subject or whatever. I'm okay with, you speaking to my child about it. But at the same time, if so, then that's when you come in and say, hey, what did you learn here? So you can make sure you touching on the subjects that need to be touched on.
Right, what you
so
learned.
they ain't got all this stuff going in their head like, okay, so-and-so said
Because
this.
kids
'Cause
soak that up like a sponge.
Yeah,
and then
and they don't know what to do
They're
with
gonna
it.
want to reenact it.
Yep.
If
Or
they got
start
siblings,
Googling,
they
trying
gonna
to find stuff out, and they gonna see the wrong
kids
shit.
gonna
'Cause,
reenact it, and they gonna then you want because remember we was little too.
Yeah.
And we used to play mommy and daddy, doctor and patient. We definitely did.
All goes with role identifiers.
Yeah.
I would have a question is, son, was it your idea to be Snow White?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The daddy coming in and say, what part did you play in this?
Right.
Right.
Did you sign up for Snow White, or did they tell
Right.
you was gonna be Snow
Right.
White? So I
I-
know who I need to be, who
I
I need
know
to
who.
slap first.
I just been say that. I'm glad you said it and I didn't.
Look, I got me
She
slapping
said
these
it.
people, and you over here talking about some. I want to be Snow White.
We
Yeah.
do not condone violence. We're not going to condone
It comes to
violence.
my kids.
Hey, till we get to the house. and I
Everything is
find
off
out
limits. Everything is off limits.
Everybody.
You over here
Everybody on
doing a split like the little boy in the commercial. Look, you gotta watch that commercial too.
She does not condone violence.
You got to when you
What-
watch that commercial, you'll see what I'm
What'd
talking
you
about.
say?
She does not condone violence.
Everybody, it's St. Louis Public
I, on the
Schools,
other
and
hand,
everybody else doing something. And the
I
little
don't
boy
mind.
drop down on the ground, do a split, and say, "And I'm so and so, so and so." And I was like, "Okay." And I was saying to myself, "Now, did his parents know he was doing it before they put this video out? Or was they thinking my baby getting ready to be in a commercial, and then here go little BB doing a split on the commercial?"
Let your kids explore who they are as an individual. Let them be their own identity. Don't force nothing on a child because kids only soak up what it is that they see or exposed to. So at the end of the day, if you feel that this is where it's at, then let it be. But don't force nothing. It's like society nowadays with so much of certain entities and so many things, they want you to believe the narrative of saying, okay, yeah, it's okay here, it's okay. No, not everybody is okay and all right with it. Yeah, well, you got our elders, they're stuck in their old ways. They believe in this, they believe in that. True enough, that's facts. But let people come around when they feel like coming around. Some won't. And it's
that's
okay.
Right.
It's all right. But at the end of the day, don't force what you feel your child should be. Let your child find their own identity of who they are. That at the end of the day, they human, they
Without being
kids.
influenced.
And don't let
Right.
these and people that are different color than you,
Right.
because I'm as a foster parent, I've sat in some classrooms and listened to some of these people explain what they letting these kids do, fucking these kids up.
Right.
Fucking these kids up. I'm
Right.
telling you, like so a lot of these teachers are okay with some of this shit,
Right.
Because
Their lifestyles.
yeah, their lifestyles and just the raising, of course, yeah, they gonna get away with disrespect and all that shit. No, that shit wasn't flying in our households.
Right.
So I'm telling you, I sit in classrooms where, if he's jacking off, let him do it. Fuck you mean
What?
let him do that?
Let me tell you something.
You have siblings. You have other children in the household.
Let
You
him
gotta
finish.
talk. You gotta talk. You gotta talk. You gotta talk to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like so much stuff that they're trying to make it okay. Like they trying to make pedophilia okay.
Like,
They trying to make. They trying to
let's
really make it
start by-
okay.
That
Like it's
not a sickness. Like
even-
it's
That's
okay.
right.
A grown man can marry
No.
a 11-year-old girl.
Right.
I don't talk to people
Love
like that.
doesn't
Well,
see
I don't
age.
waste, bro. I don't
Love
waste
don't
my
see
time.
age.
Yeah, love don't. It was something I was watching. Love don't see age. You a damn lie.
I don't talk to
I don't
you
want to hear no
That-
shit like that.
Because I'll be arrested.
Yeah, you don't.
You going to
they
jail
just making it
today?
worse. I
I
know
knew-
what it's called.
I'm going to jail.
I knew it was
That's
real.
because they not calling it pedophilia. They calling it something else.
It's called I'm going to jail today.
Yeah, like love
that's
doesn't see age.
I knew it was real.
Every That's fictional. This, that, and another. You used to teach me to have my own mind about things and this, that, and another. In today's time, people are so impressionable. You know, I'm talking about even as an adult, that when they see things on TV,
Social media.
social
They forever social media.
to it, a man knows that a man shouldn't carry a purse. I don't care who was famous and who said it's a duffel bag and I keep my money in my purse. You know
That's a
that
man.
ain't how it goes.
Man purse.
But then you allow
Mercy.
society, he was on the video with it, and then somebody else that you thought that everybody else look at as being cool or fashionable, they wear it. So then you in turn doing it. So then that makes you a follower. You would never catch me with a man bag or nothing like that. Now you might catch me with a book bag. You know what I mean? And that's on some other level type stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? But never would I be impressionable by something that I see somebody else is doing or a fad and think that I'm going to take that on to be and make it my own. And that's what I feel like a lot of men doing with a lot of this rap stuff and the stuff that they put out and the stuff that they see. You see grown people walking around with these damn, you know,
Well, we
back in
talking about-
COVID, you couldn't get a person for the mask.
Yeah. The name I couldn't say last time. Yeah. Which I.
Oh my God! If I heard that again,
Yeah.
Then you see everybody with these black masks on. Like,
now you got them running up in the stores with them. They robbing people. They
Yeah.
kidnapping people. They
Right.
shooting
They shoot
people.
bandit
They all every bit of. You couldn't even get. You got them wearing it in 80 and 90-degree weather,
we
like
talked
your
about that
whole
last
face
time.
finna
With
burn
the
up
hoodie.
with the.
Looking
I'm at
funky
a
as
I'm
hell.
at when I say I'm at a loss for words, I'm at a loss for words. Basically, you got a lot of parents letting social media and let different ones raise their children instead of taking the time out to do your job as a parent. And that's for you to raise your child. Social media shouldn't raise your child. To this day, I teach JJ like that little boy is so smart and he surprises me on a day-to-day basis. So when he gets paid from his little job, yes, my grandbaby works, he's 13. So he gets his money, he puts it in piles. You know what I'm saying? And when he put it in pile, he say his self, he say emergency, and he say his savings. So he has different, you know what I'm saying, different ways that he goes about himself because this is what I am teaching him to be able to be financially, you know, sustainable in order for him to get the things that he wants. Like I told him, when we do things, he automatically has chores. But when he wants certain things, yeah, you have to work to get them. So his agreement for Christmas, because he wants an iPhone. So evidently, I don't know how to pick the clothes that he like. He was like, Nana, So I said, okay. So my thing was, if you bring A's and B's, I give you the money for the iPhones. But if you bring any C, guess what? All I'm doing is putting a certain amount of money on your card, and you can buy your clothes that you want to wear for Christmas. I deemed that suitable for him because I want him to be able to work for what it is that he wants instead of having to ask. You know what I'm saying? For what it is.
feel like it's just gonna
Or feel
automatically
I'm
given
giving
to him,
boom,
no matter what.
Bow, that's it right
Yeah.
there. That number one thing, automatically given to you.
Yeah.
When you don't have those principles placed in the kid's life in order to teach him those different things, they'll feel like going out here stealing, taking from people that they love, from people that they care about, and different things like that. That this is what their entitlement is, and that's not what your entitlement is. Baby, if you want something, you're going to have to work for it. If you want to be able to do this, this is what you need to do. But I am proud of him because this is what that boy be all on that doggone thing like this, just the shopping. Every time I turn around, I see something. I say, well, Nana, I had to order this or I had to order that. Well, how much money do you got? I got that put up already. I said, let me get back there. So I don't knock him. I am glad that I do have men that are teaching him. You know what I'm saying? And showing him. You know, I'm not a man, so I can't. That's not my position. That's for his daddy and his uncles. But for those women who are stepping back, letting the fathers do what they're supposed to do with their children, I commend y'all because at the end of the day, it takes both. And it takes a village. You know what I'm saying, when it comes with these kids. Because a lot of people don't see that. They too busy just, my kid ain't doing this. No, your ass better be nosy. You better check. I checks JJ phone. like this.
I think you should with a kid. Yeah.
I checked his
That's
phone.
what you think they not doing. That's exactly what
Babe,
they do.
and-
And most of it is it's just curiosity. It's curiosity.
I had a grown ass woman on JJ phone. You know how they got the Roblox and the IMVU and a different one. I'm in the chat, so I'm nosy because I say bring your phone in here every night when he come in. When it's time, because he got a set time. Yes, my grandson has a bedtime, 9:00, because he has school. So I was checking his phone, going through his little stuff. I'm nosy. My tree said, JJ, you might as well get used to it because your nana gonna go through your phone. So I go through it. I see the little conversation and was like, you said you want to have sex and different things. So I'm scrolling down. I'm like, what the? JJ said, nana, that ain't me. I said, well, evidently it is. So I'm playing, talking to the little girl. It ain't no damn little girl.
Predators, boy.
So
Women and
if
men.
your kid is on IMVU, Roblox, Minecraft, what's that other retarded one? That
Fortnite, what?
Fortnite. There are rooms that they invite the kids to go into the conversation rooms.
That's where
that
they catch
go,
most of them, though.
But that's where all of them are. So if you thinking that so I was on social media with a dad and his daughters was on there. He said he didn't even know. He said, they what? I said, yeah, baby. Tell your daughter to pull up on her phone right now and show you the conversations. But JJ it was a grown ass woman that was in there, because after I got through exposing her and told her that you are not a kid, I believe you're a grown woman, because the stuff that she was saying,
She is.
I'm like, JJ said, I ain't never told you no anything. JJ said, Nana, I don't do none of that stuff that she was saying. I said, okay. I said, well, let it be done.
I made. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, she was
what
just trying to
bait
catch him
she-
up.
yeah,
She was trying to bait him in.
Get his attention.
I
Yeah.
blocked everything. You can't get off of there. Every bit of it. JJ is only allowed to have a TikTok. That's it. He can't have nothing else. No
TikTok?
You can. Yep, he allowed to have a TikTok. He on there, like, I see the people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
because
right,
it's,
right,
it's
okay.
linked.
Okay, I was
to
going to say,
it's linked
what
to
you
mine.
mean? Because that's
No.
worse.
His linked to mine.
Okay,
So
okay.
in case y'all parents know, you can have your child's TikTok linked to yours. In case you didn't know that, you can. So I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying, monitor. I ain't playing none of that.
That's like when you look on Facebook and you will see, like, some of these women say, "Mama's little king," and you will see a little boy dressed like a grown man. He got on Timberlands. He got on all this extra stuff, and then you will see a woman with her daughter, and she got on bell-bottom pants with the shirt tied on around her. She got on lip gloss, her little hair,
in a
and
bun.
you saying to yourself, "That's a 4-year-old baby, but she being sexualized because she's not dressed inappropriately. She don't look like a 4-year-old baby." So
And you
when
wonder
the
why
pedophile
they-
looking, he's saying he liking the picture.
Let me get the mama.
Oh, so cute.
Let me get
that
the
ain't
mama.
what he thinking.
Let me get the mama, but I'm gonna get the daughter.
Exactly. That ain't what he thinking. He not thinking, oh, she's adorable. No, that's not what he thinking.
He's gonna adorable, all right.
Yeah, that's not what
Y'all
he
better be,
thinking.
y'all women better be conscientious about who you bring in your household, baby. Knowing a man for 2 weeks, a month, that's not knowing
super
him.
engaging with
right,
your daughter, like-
right. Engage with your kids. That's not, baby. He ain't watching you. He watch, baby. I don't. No. I have a definite 3-month rule. You can't even come to my house. You know, I was dating somebody that for 2 years they ain't never been to my house. You can't come to my house. Nah. I have daughters.
Yeah.
Can't come to my house. I have a grandson. You can't come to my house. I'm sorry. I'll come visit you. We go wherever else we gonna do whatever we gonna do, but you can't. No, we ain't doing none of that. I'm too scary. And with people, it seems like since this COVID thing popped out, Rona done told on the men and COVID done told on the women. So it's like ever since all of that, everybody mental. You got men killing their girlfriends and killing their other men, babies, kids, and nah. I'm good. Love and joy. Sorry. We ain't doing none of that. You can't come visit me. You just getting out of jail. I don't give a shit what y'all say. He just getting out. They got me a good one. You don't know what he was in there for because you ain't gonna check.
And you don't know what he was doing. Yeah.
Sure don't. Just long as he dropped the D off in your drawers, you good. He a keeper, girl.
Yeah, because
Baby.
he been kept the last 9 years. Number 47692.
Bunquisha's roommate. Bunquisha was keeping him company.
Ask him what it mean to hold your pocket.
He had a
See
job.
how he look.
Had a he had a what?
What
He had a
foo-foo?
butt bandit.
Yeah, it was a food. Yeah, he had a little foo-foo.
Did he just hit
He
that?
did. It happened.
Do we have any more questions?
Hey, it's past
That's
time.
way past time.
I was gonna say it's past our time.
I'm gonna say yeah, because I can't
I was
see it.
about
It's
to tell
angle.
y'all. That's our show.
Check me out, y'all. Every
Coming in
Thursday.
hot every Thursday. It's still Hype Media. Yes. We're sisters. You got anything to say? Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Check me out. Minnow Jones. Coming in hot. You can catch me on all platforms. Y'all stalkers know I'm not giving my phone number out, so don't call me. Tell me something. I saw you on Ladies Night Out Pocket. No, you can't have my number. And y'all don't get
No,
it.
you can't. You can't have a number.
I don't know it.
No. Can't have my number. Check my brother out, Creative Affairs. Check him out. We always got something going on here. Whatever you need, an event hall, make sure you come through. You need Christmas pictures. Christmas is coming. Make sure you do that. Any type of memorabilia from remembering your loved ones, check them out. We right here. See y'all until then.
While I got y'all,
Okay.
Wednesday is my free date. I'm off. Don't nobody contact me, okay?
Oh, Lord.
I ain't
If you
had
need
sleep.
anybody to sing Christmas carols, y'all know
I ain't had no sleep.
it's what I do. I sing,
I'm
I
real
rap,
tired.
all that good stuff.
I'm real
See
tired.
y'all later. Have a good week.
Thank y'all for the invite.